Very special person here with me. It's another Caribbean Ghanaian connection.
Ghana was always the long-term goal, so I knew I was coming here. If I understand the context and what is going on, I can understand a bit of Ga and I can understand a bit of Chi.
You know a little Ga? I'm impressed. Oh, there's a fish there. Hi everyone. Okay, so we're in Somania today and Alec is with me, and it's because I have two very special people to interview and share their stories with y'all. So please stay tuned because this is gonna be fun. Hey, hello everyone and welcome back to Hi everybody, yes, I'll be extra. Hi everyone and welcome back to Global Gyal. It's your girl Global Gyal, aka Alyssa, and I am here in Somania in Ghana. And for those of you who know Ghana, y'all know Somania is far from Accra at least. Anyways, I have a very special person here with me. It's another Caribbean Ghanaian connection. Please introduce yourself. Just tell us your name and where you're from. What island are you repping today?
Hi, my name is Osei. I'm from St Lucia. You can stop there.
You can't stop there. Okay, Osei. So Osei is what I've learned is a very Ghanaian name.
It is. So my dad is Ghanaian, my mom is St Lucian. The name is Ashanti.
Ghanaian dad, St Lucian mom. Born in St Lucia?
Born in St Lucia.
And raised in St Lucia.
Born and raised.
Wow! Yo, we have a St Lucian in the house. Alright, so tell me a little bit, like, what was your childhood in St Lucia like?
You know, going down by the beach, hanging out with your friends, riding your bikes, going in the bush, doing whatever, climbing trees. You know, the typical childhood boy experience, I would say.
Okay, and I kind of want to ask what the boy experiences versus the girl experience, but no worries. How long were you living in St Lucia?
I was in St Lucia up until 16, 17. After St Lucia, I moved to the UK. I did A-levels over there in Leicester. 2 years there, then North Carolina.
For more school?
For more school, undergrad, and then Grenada. Med school would have been cheaper than doing the whole everything. So then we moved down to Grenada after 2 terms. Grenada, full undergrad, which was going into med school, but I did all of the med part minus the clinical or hospital part.
So you were going to med school?
I was going
like,
to med school.
To become a doctor?
To become a doctor.
Dope.
So, funny enough, I wanted to be a doctor, but I'm a germaphobe. I don't like blood. I don't like reading about it in the book is cool, but
yeah. In real life.
Like when we started to go to school and realize that we're going to the hospital part and doing the clinical part, I was like, I don't really want to. That is not my calling in life. So with that being said, I let my parents know, like, hey,
you don't want to be a doctor anymore? What? After how many years of med school? 2, 3, 4? 4?
Yeah, and then back to St. Lucia. I worked for a bit in an events management company, and then I started my own, which was tours, and then that was Ghana afterwards. Ghana was always the long-term goal, so I knew I was coming here because my dad was already here from 2011.
Oh, yes. Okay. So your dad though was living in St. Lucia
throughout
most of
my
your
whole life.
Yeah.
And then he moved in 2011. I was like, oh, because that point in time Ghana was popping. They found out they had oil. All the expat was here. Like Ghana's economy was like the CD to the dollar was 1 for 1 at that point in time. There was all of these opportunities. So like I always knew that I wanted to come out here. So like St. Lucia was just like the run up or the test before
coming to Ghana. When did you move to Ghana? 2015. 15? That means you've been here 7 years? Wow. Okay. And was that your first time ever coming to Ghana?
No, I visited as a kid, visiting family and stuff just to check it out.
Okay. You knew your Ghanaian roots and that kind of stuff.
To an extent.
Growing up with a Ghanaian father, was there anything, I guess, that you saw that was different and you're like, oh yeah, my dad's not from St. Lucia, my dad's from Ghana? Or no?
No.
No?
No. The culture and the way people's lifestyles, it almost relates almost like 1 for 1. There's like certain variances, almost like Caribbean islands.
Yes.
So Trinidad's a little bit different from St. Vincent, so different from Barbados. So
yeah.
Ghana's like another one of those.
Yeah. Coming to Ghana, I guess, what was your first year like? Was it a difficult adjustment? Was it exactly what you expected? What was it like a young Caribbean guy picking up and moving to Ghana?
So essentially, I came during something that people call doomsday. That was a period in Ghanaian life where power was rationed. So you would have maybe 6 hours of power on, 8 to 24 of it off. So that was my first experience. I was like, whoa. that is unknown in St Lucia. Like, power doesn't go off. Unless it's a hurricane.
Doesn't go off?
Does it go off in Antigua?
Yeah. It's gotten better now, but power still go off when they're ready to go up in the Caribbean island where the power don't go off. I didn't know there was such a thing. St Lucia, they've been living a good life.
So the rationing of power, always having to like figure out, do you have enough fuel for the generator? Like, oh, we're gonna go do this, but we need to know, like, okay, on our way home we need to pack the gallon inside of the car so that you can buy diesel for the generator before you come home. So that was the one part of it that made me feel like, but I was like, okay, fine, let me rough that out. Got a little better closer to elections
as we know,
stuff just got figured out all of a sudden. After that, it was just about feeling the community out, feeling the people out, feeling out the opportunities and like, what there was. Also just exploring the country and making friends, making my own connections, because, you know, I was living off my dad's people. Like, oh, anything I needed, like, hey, how do I find so and so and so and so?
Yes.
But like getting my own crew and network.
Yeah. About how long would you say it took you to develop that, I guess?
By 2016, 17. So also being half Ghanaian, I had cousins. I was able to speak to them, get to know a couple of people through that circle, and then widen the net from then on.
And so 7 years in, what are you doing now here in Ghana?
So 7 years in, I decided I wanted to go into fish farming. The goal at the point in time was tilapia, which I never ended up doing up to a day like today. The trial was to do catfish, specifically because catfish are hardy. They can survive whatever you throw at them. So even if you make a mistake, they won't be dying. So catfish was a trial, and it just ended up being the full-time business.
Full-time gig. So
Yeah.
you are a catfish farmer.
Yeah, specifically a hatchery operator. So we grow the inputs that the farmer then takes to go out to the restaurants.
Oh, okay. Hatches the eggs, grows them to a certain size, and then they're sold to other farmers who then grow them to the big size.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, how long have you been doing this for?
Since 2017, 2018, thereabouts. And Ghana is also based on who you know and what you're doing.
Yes, very much
So-
like the Caribbean.
Very much like that. And me not knowing anyone apart from my father's people, I was like, okay, let me see what I can do by myself. And agriculture is the one thing where you don't need to rely on any political resources, any friends. You do what you do, or you get what you get.
And did you have any idea, like any background in agriculture, fish farming, anything like that?
None.
None.
Whatsoever.
No, you had a whole medical degree.
But with that comes the biology aspect and
True.
understanding processes and what it takes to keep things alive.
Yeah, and it's a lot less germ-free, or it's more germ-free.
I suppose the fish can tell you, oh, I don't feel well, and they can't cough on you and do all these other things.
How did you survive the pandemic?
I stayed in Somania.
In the middle of the bush. What would you say are the similarities between the Caribbean and Ghana?
The friendliness of the people, the welcoming feeling that you feel wherever you go. People say good morning, people say good evening, good afternoon.
Yes.
You can ask anyone for directions and they would like probably even sit in your car and take you where you want to go. And be like, okay, I'm going back there. You're like, oh, I thought you were coming with me. And I was like, no, I was just coming to show you where we were or where you wanted to go. I was like, oh, okay. There's that aspect of the people. The food, not so much. I mean, there's certain similarities to some things, specifically pemi, which is wrapped in the banana leaf, made out of cornmeal. The airways have something that is made out of cornmeal. Akple.
Yeah.
Which is exactly like...
Why am I telling you this?
I was about to get into it, but okay, fine. Go for it. You've been here. You know stuff.
I know it.
You know stuff. The whole entertainment lifestyle, you can see that we are one of the same people. Like, we like to go out and enjoy ourselves. Either where you're from, the Caribbean or Africa, like, they tend to gel really well.
Enjoyment.
Enjoyment.
That's what Ghanaians say. Some Caribbeans say limeing, Ghanaians say enjoyment, but it's the same vibe.
I mean, I don't know if it's a pro or con. The way the country is set up is that you can do whatever it is you want to do. There's no such thing as you getting in trouble as long as you know how to finesse your way out of it.
Yes.
And you can get whatever you want done as long as you know how to finesse your way into it. So that is another...
Depends on how you look at it type of way. Caribbean people, we all know how it is. Ghanaians, we know how it is. And yeah, I would definitely have to agree with that as well. So there's the similarities, but what would you say maybe one or two stark differences that somebody from the Caribbean coming here would be like, whoa, really? I thought it would be, I just didn't expect this.
Put me on the spot with that question.
One thing I guess I would say is, I mean, you see it, I guess maybe the stereotypes, or you just hear their tribes, and that's about it, their villages. But for me, I guess not knowing or realizing how strong that still runs in this part of the world. Because I guess from the Caribbean, you know, we don't...
Well, that is not even true, because in the Caribbean, our tribe is our island. And even within the island, you have north and south, or east and west. So like, oh, he from country, he from city, you understand? So that is tribes in its own way.
It is tribes in its own way, but here it's going back hundreds of thousands of years potentially. And it's like, okay, this is what these people from this area eat, how they speak, this language that they use. There's chiefs, this is how the land operates. There's this whole interconnection. And I guess I just unknowingly, maybe naively, didn't understand how deep it was. I'm happy, or I didn't realize colonization didn't wipe out all of that. I thought maybe it kind of did, and there were maybe just elements of it, but no, it's still here 100%. Like, it's still there, it's still in the root. I also thought that, you know, English was spoken widely everywhere, and it is to an extent, but again, the languages is still so strong where it's like, no, in order for you to really get ingrained, you have to be able to speak 3 or 1 or 2 or 3 other languages as well. Can you speak any Ghanaian languages?
Speak? No. But if I understand the context and what is going on, I can understand a bit of Ga and I can understand a bit of Chi.
You know a little Ga? I'm impressed. Do you know Creole? St Lucian Creole?
I feel like my friends did me an injustice. So no, I can't speak Creole, but I can definitely understand.
Understand it? Yeah. Okay. Teach me one word in Creole. So y'all, he said salop. And I know salop to be salop. Like if something happened, tell me if I'm wrong. Like if somebody dropped down and it's like your friend, it's like salop.
It's an expression, but actually it means dirty. But it has since then transformed into its own thing.
Okay.
So like that's how you know when a St Lucia, anywhere you know, like somebody falls and then the person like, okay, I found my person. Dominicans as well.
Yes. If you didn't know, St Lucia was colonized by France for an extremely long time before Britain.
It went back and forth quite a bit.
Okay. The other language that's spoken there is French and English and West African languages all mixed up?
Probably a few words kind of got in there, but I can't exactly think of it. Like Obia, for instance, and Jambi.
Now, the last thing, I guess, before Osei is very antsy. I'm really putting him on the spot here. But the last thing I wanted to let y'all know is that Osei is the man behind all of the motorcycle trips here with me in Ghana. Every single last one that y'all have seen on my channel is because of Osei. When you came to Ghana, did you think that there was a motorcycle crew? And 2, what does the motorcycle crew mean to you?
When I came to Ghana, I don't think I was thinking about them, but initially driving in traffic, you obviously started to spot, oh, where are these 10 bikers going to? Oh, they look like they're up to something cool. Let me try to figure that out. So later down the line, I bought a bike just personally for traffic. Ghana and traffic is... I bought a bike specifically for traffic, and through buying a bike from the person I was buying it from, he knew the president of Ultimate.
Yes.
So then I ended up going to their first meeting, and ever since then I've been in that group. Big up Ultimate Riders.
My boys!
And through that, you ended up meeting such a wide network of people from all backgrounds, all cultures, who are into everything under the sun. I mean, you would have a colonel in the army, down to bank tellers, across to farmers, across to
people who train horses,
everything,
fix elevators, sell rice, have a school,
everything. So within that network, you realize that you really have a strong brotherhood, and that you can like really rely on those people. Like if anything's happening, hey bro, I need so and so and so. And I think that's just the biker mentality. You never leave someone down. So like even in normal life, you're like, hey bro, I need so and so and so. They'll help you out.
And what's the next big thing for Ultimate Riders?
Benin.
Cotonou. For those of you who don't know, Benin is 2 countries, 1 country away from Ghana.
Togo then Benin.
So they're country hopping to go in 5 days.
Yeah.
Anyways, long story short, thank you so much for sitting on here and chatting with me. Osei has been a huge part of my time here in Ghana. As soon as I came, it's that Caribbean Ghanaian hospitality. Took me under his wing and showed me a lot of what there is to see in Ghana, so I fully appreciate that, and you have it on camera to back it up. But yeah, thank you so much for sitting down with me and sharing your story with the Global Gyal people, and we will see you all next time. Hopefully I can get Osei's daddy to talk to me on camera, but I think he's camera shy, so that we can hear the Ghanaian living in the Caribbean experience, but who knows. Anyways, thank y'all for tuning in, and see y'all later. Bye. Waiting on Chocho. Are we getting one? No, that's not a Chocho.
Me and St Lucia sashing that.
Oh. I've never heard of that one, but okay. So it's corn dough mixed wrapped in banana leaf.
Yep.
Oh, what is it called? Is it eaten around Christmas time?
It is.
Yes, and they put raisins in it. Oh.
Exactly.
Trinis, please tell me what y'all call it. I feel like it begins with P. No, not Pemi. It's like, boy, y'all need to tell me. Okay, that's what Lucians call it. Trinis, if that's what y'all call it too, fine. But if it isn't, I know it's something else that y'all call it. Y'all have.
Or like there's a transformer, or somebody hit a pole, somebody was coming home from a party and ran a pole down. That is when the power would go off. But other than that, like power
you
is
live
on.
the good life.
I feel like you're playing this up, but it is.
Oh no. We can attest. But he can speak pidgin, y'all. Okay, what's one word in Ga that you for sure know? Yeah, what up? Come 7 years.
Thank you.
Oh, say that. That's him. Where you going?
My brain is too. You see, this is why.
We're almost finished. Come back.
Cut that. Come back.
Okay.
Cut. Cut.